Mississippi. This is one of those benchmark opportunities for both teams, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach here at home with this conference opponent and heated rival coming in. This is an opportunity to make a name for themselves in the conference. The SEC is off to a competitive start, and they have got to prove themselves here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Vols will kick off first, and here we go. And he's going to bring this one out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. From the gun, it's Lacey. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Lacey. He's got enough. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolls
a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Just a short pass to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up. And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes the catch, it's Jackson. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today. Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Turns it upfield. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away.
Number 33 in punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throwing right. Got a man. It's Davis. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
Tennessee, 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Just smothered on the play.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Gain of 22. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Bishop. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Works the middle of the field. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll try it over the left side. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. There he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Set to kick it off.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll move the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw, it's Chambliss. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Hand off from the shotgun. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right side, it's Lacy. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, you can just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to fight. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Straight ahead, it's Lacy. Breaks into the open. Down he goes. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to pass, it's Chambliss. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they hope for much, much more on that fake punt. Great job by the special teams being ready for the fake.
You're just trying to change the ebb and flow of the game. You're trying to get some of this momentum back, so you go fake punt, and you can't get it executed. It just backfires in their face.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now, they are playing with tons of confidence.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Chambliss. Going over the top. Leaping grab for a big gain. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Fires on the move. Wide out trying to get it in. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Here he goes. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 9 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Scarlet Knights with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive.
And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage.
There he goes to the left. Inside the 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Gordon. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead.
Tennessee, 28. Ole Miss, 14.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Running inside, it's Lacey. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Cook. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Hands it off on the counter. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On play action. He's got him in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So here is the Tennessee offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it,
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Changing the routes with his receiver. Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. Rush right in his face. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Was to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Hauls it in. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
A run for the quarterback. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. One final play before the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this fourth down. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs it. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run,
he unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This Mike Backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's a priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to pass. It's Chambliss. Tight end getting vertical. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Needs it here on fourth down. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Rebels. They'll line up to go for two. Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. And he makes the grab for the deuce.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Bishop. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
They're going to ride this running back. Past the 6. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wants to throw on first. Good timing on the quick out. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety.
Turns on the Jets. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Vols have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tennessee! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Tennessee, 34, Ole Miss, 22.
Looking for blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the... Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. They'll go to the air. They get it in for the 2-point conversion, and we have a 4-point game.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest. I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.